Well, it's Tuesday, the 11th of April 2023, and that means the weekly reset in Destiny 2, where the content rotates the vendors. The challenges reset, and we got a chance for new content to be added into the game. Well, stay tuned for info related to Grandmaster Nightfall's returning. We've got Season of Defiance, seasonal challenges, Banshee's weekly weapons, and what is in the Eververse store this week. Okay, let's check out the weekly reset items for the week. Well, Grandmaster Nightfalls are back, so we start off this season with the Proving Grounds, plus you'll be able to earn adept versions of the weapons, and we've got adept focusing at Zavala as well, so you're going to need to collect the adept ciphers by completing Grandmaster Nightfalls. Well, while we're here, the Nightfall for the week, as I mentioned, is Proving Grounds, and the adept weapon for the week is the Hung Jury SR4. In terms of featured content for the week, the featured raid is the Last Wish, and the featured dungeon, well, that is the Grasp of Avarice, and you can find that one on the Cosmodrome. In other news this week, Trials of Osiris will be back on Friday, so another good chance to get all that great Trials loot. Well, next up, let's have a look at the seasonal challenges. So it is week 7 in Season of Defiance. So first of all, we've got Eternal Queensguard. To complete a flawless run in any Defiant Battlegrounds player's location. We've got Defiant Focus, so decode or focus Defiant engrams at the war table during Season of Defiance. We've got Favoured Liberator, so generate favours in seasonal activities and all members of your current fire team contribute to overall progress. Then we've got Fleeting Glory, so complete Crucible matches in the competitive playlist and earn bonus progress for wins. We've also got High Value Hunter, so defeat powerful combatants in Gambit, earn bonus progress for defeating high value targets. And finally, we've got Grandmaster, so complete any Nightfall strike on Grandmaster difficulty. Next up, let's check out the raids and the dungeons for the week, starting off with the Root of Nightmares. The challenge here is Cosmic Equilibrium Challenge. Next up, let's head on over to Europa. Got the Deepstone Crypt. The challenge here is Copies of Copies. Moving into the Legends tab, so we've got the Kingsfall raid. Challenge here is Hands Off. We've got the Vault of Glass 2. The challenge here is Wait for It. Next up, let's go down to the Moon. We've got the Garden of Salvation raid. The challenge here is 0 to 100. Going over to Savathun's Throne World for the Vow of the Disciple. The challenge here is Looping Catalyst. That leaves us with the Dreaming City. Now, as I mentioned before, this is the featured raid for the week. So really good chance to farm the raid this week. Get that 1,000 voices. Well, next up, let's have a look at the playlists and the pinnacles, starting off with the Vanguard. The Nightfall, as I mentioned before, is the Proving Grounds, and the weapon for the week is the Hung Jury SR4. You can finally jump into Grandmaster Nightfalls if you are high enough level. That is really good stuff. Next up, let's have a look at the Vanguard Ops. We've got a Stasis Surge this week, so 25% bonus to outgoing Stasis damage. So put on your Stasis subclass, and that will do you really well in the Vanguard Ops playlist. Next up, let's check out Crucible. So the rotating playlist this week is Team Scorched, and it is not here at the minute, but Trials of Osiris will be back at the weekend. Checking out Gambit for the week, so do 3 Gambit matches on regular or freelance. Get some Pinnacle gear. And one thing that I actually forgot to mention about Nightfalls this week, we've got double rewards in Nightfalls this week, so it's a really good chance to get loads of loot. Okay, we are in the tower as always on Tuesday. Let's head on over to Banshee 44 and see what weekly weapons he has for us this week. First of all, checking out the featured weapons. So we've got Under Your Skin. flexible string, natural fletching, unrelenting, opening shot. We've got land tank, where final blows of the weapon grant increased resilience and additional damage resistance for combatants, so that is a really, really good bow, that one. We've got the Judgment of Kelgaroth, Tempered Truss Rod, Appended Mag, Demolitionist, Unstoppable Force. And you've got a choice here: Ambush and Hake Breach Armaments. Good glaive if you like glaives. Next up, we've got a Pulse Rifle, the Last Perdition. We've got SLO-21 Post, Acrized Round, Grave Robber, High Impact Reserves. I really, really like that Pulse Rifle. Been around for a while, but it is a really good one. Then we've got the Boudica C. This one is a sidearm, so arrowhead break, alloy magazine, moving target, swashbuckler. Not too bad at all. Then we've got the Falling Guillotine. Banshee was selling a god roll of this a couple of days ago. Now we've got Enduring Blade, Heavy Guard, Relentless Strikes, Counter-Attack. Let's have a look at the other weapons. So first of all, we've got the Lunu Alata 4B. Flexible string, compact arrow shaft, no distractions, turnabout. This one is a viced weapon. Got the Vice Stinger. Very, very good perk, that one. We've got the Jararaka 3SR. Arrowhead break, extended mag, perfect float, focus fury, and that one as well is a viced weapon. Got the Snorri FR5. Fluted barrel, particle repeater, compulsive reloader, frenzy. That is a very good roll. Then we got the Ikelos SMG version 1.0.3. Extended barrel, appended mag, killing wind, surrounded, so that's going to be good for PvP. Then we've got the memory interdict. Confined launch, proximity grenades, surplus, elemental capacitor. Finally then, the Taipan 4FR. Corkscrew rifling, with coils, clown cartridge, firing line. Wow, that is a very, very good roll, that one. But if you haven't got a good Taipan 4FR, definitely pick that one up. Well, that is Banshee's weekly weapons. Next, let's go on to the Eververse store. See what we've got for Bright Dust this week. First of all, welded brass. Check out my new Warlock outfit I've got on. Springtide Feint. That. Cool. For that one myself. Got the Daito Capsule Entrance. Got the Archon Prime. For Outbreak Perfected. Ah, very different. Fallen weapon. Pretty sweet. Have a look at the rest of the Bright Dust items then. So we've got the Spicy Ramen Projection. We've got the Tractor Cannon ornament here. Omnipotentia, pronounced. Looking. An ornament for sun bracers. Try that one again. We've got an ornament for sun bracers. Okay, we're going to come back to that when it tries to load. So next up we've got Doubt. There's an ornament for Trust. Very popular weapon at the moment, Trust. People farming that one like crazy. Next up we've got Clean Lines Shell. Exotic Ghost Shell. We've got Come At Me. It's very good. Like that. Like that one a lot. Then we've got Simon Says. Cool. Do next. Like it. Try this one again for sun bracers. See if it loads. Yes, it loaded this time, and that's been pretty good. Like the old sun bracers, that one could be for you. Next up, Cannon Fodder. Transmat effect. Literally shooting out of a cannon. We've got Up in Smoke. We got Harpy's Cry. On a lot. I like those Vex effects. Pretty cool. Then we got Meditator. Got the atmospheric glow. Pretty cool. Like that one. We've got Vibrant Beach. Favourite of the Eververse store. And the Flavido Core. Well, look at that. Say no more. Well, that is about it for the weekly reset information on the 11th of April 2023. I think the big news this week is Grandmaster Nightfalls are back, so jump into that and good luck getting that loot. As always, thank you so much for watching, and for more Destiny 2 content like this, subscribe button down below and subscribe to This Week in Video Games, or you can check me out on Twitter at TWIVG Podcast. If you enjoyed this video and found it useful, liking and sharing the video would really help me out. Otherwise, you can check out all the other videos on the channel. Thanks again. I'll see you soon.